Yes. Okay, no problem. Have her loosen it. Can she hear you? Can you hear him still or no? No? Okay. Okay. You want her to do what? Okay.
Loosen up my camera. Wait, where'd you put? Oh, wait.
Tell me when to go. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and we are live here at the tip-off here of Panther basketball here on campus at Beverly High between your Beverly High School girls playing the Magicians of Marblehead. I'm Dominic Lorenzana bringing you this game today. Marblehead won the tip-off. That goes out of bounds, though, and it'll be Panther ball. There is swinging it around on the outside. Nice move, driving in and blocked. That was Molly Potter. Trying to get the first points of the game on the board. Could not do it. Marblehead back with the ball. Oh, great. Great passing. Battle down there. She comes out with it. Gets it back to her teammate. Second chance on offense for Marblehead. Shot is off. Once again, third chance. Another three again from the corner. No, and this time Beverly comes up with it. That was Coffin. Grace Coffin who comes on the rebound. Shot in the corner. Got it. Angelina Mazzone for the three. Marblehead trying to answer with a three of their own. That is off. Saved somehow, but it gets tipped right to Beverly. And now the senior Mazzone bringing up the ball. Marblehead looking like they're playing a zone. They're gonna probably need to try and get somebody in the middle of that zone. Swinging it around, shot clock down to 5. Potter drives in, decent look, not gonna go though. On the flip side here, nice pass by Marblehead. She let her man Gray, loses the handle on it though, goes out of bounds, and it's still Marblehead basketball though. For anyone who notices down there, it is Bridget Keaton on the head coaching duties today for Beverly with Stanchel out. So Bridget getting a chance to be the head coach. Shot for 3, it's off though. That was Lindsay Gannon. Drives up, still no good. Got it. That was Grace Coughlin. And the Panthers up 5-0 right now. Ooh, nearly got the steal. Lindsay tried to jump to get it and nearly got it. Swing around, Marblehead another shot from the outside. It's pretty much all they've had so far. They've missed every chance. on the floor. Beverly comes up with it, looking to run. Might have to slow it down though. She doesn't have numbers. She will. And she'll swing it over to Potter. Back to Grace Coughlin. Coughlin on a three, nailed it. Grace Coughlin, the senior forward, one of the captains. 2 threes so far. Beautiful pass right there. And Marblehead has their 4th points of the game. Oh, she got her teammate in the corner. She can see it. Gets it to her. Might be a little late. Yep, there's Mazzone, who's all of a sudden surrounded in the travel. Just did not quite look up in time and see it, just a little late with the recognition right there. And kind of a missed opportunity there for the Panthers. So Coughlin checks out of the game. Nyla Oliveri checks in. So 8-2 the score here. Ball on the ground. Marblehead comes up with it. Another shot. No, it goes right to Angelina. And that's a shot clock violation. Shot up and good. Long shot there from Lauren Colley. Another sophomore. Quite a few sophomores on this Panther team this year between Molly Potter and Lauren Colley. That is up and good. Marblehead answers with one of their own at least. 11-4 the score. Molly Potter bringing up the ball. Marblehead on the full court press, and Potter moved her back foot, and that'll be a travel. Oh, beautiful, beautiful give and go on the back door. No. But the defense, the help came over for the Panthers quickly, and nothing there for Marblehead. Uh-oh, tried to get it into Nyla, but found nothing but the Marblehead player, number 14, with the steal. Marblehead trying to get a bucket to get back into this, and a foul. That foul actually on Marblehead. Mazzone quickly bringing up the ball, trying to go coast to coast. Good idea right there. And she hits the floor hard, gets back up though. She looks all right. Lauren Colley, number 2, the one called for the foul. That foul on Lauren Colley. Wide open shot, but short-armed it, ball going everywhere, and now a chance for an easy bucket. Mazzone running up the floor and can't convert, but she does draw the foul. So Mazzoni now will go to the line, shooting 2. First time anybody has been at the line so far in this game. And now it looks like Abby Ruggieri will check into the game, replacing Lindsay Gannon. Angelina on the second, no. Marblehead coming up. Number 23 bringing up. She's going to have to slow it down, you'd think. Gets it to number 5. Nothing but a sea of white jerseys in front of her, though. So really no chance there, and Beverly back with the ball. Mazzoni, oh, looked good. Not going to go. And the ball goes out of bounds. Marblehead basketball. So Marblehead coming in this game at 2-2 on this young season. Beverly 0-4. But it's Beverly so far who's controlled things most of the way here in our first quarter of play. Picks up the dribble, finds a teammate though. Oh, that ball bouncing all over the place. Marblehead still comes up with long shot, well off. Shot clock violation. Panther basketball. 12-4 the score. Just a little under a minute to play now here in the first quarter. Heaves it all the way up the floor for her teammate. Oh, nice block and no foul even. What a job to get back on defense by Marblehead. Gets it into the interior. There you go. Marblehead having a lot more success lately getting the ball into the paint. Mazzoni might have had a open man. She did not see her. Gets it to her teammate again. Decent look. Up and no good. Second chance. Potentially a third. Kicks it out. All the way across to Abby Ruggieri for 3. No. Ball still bouncing around. I think Potter came up with it. Just seconds remaining. Heaves a long one and it goes in off the glass. Not exactly how you draw it up, but Lauren Colley, with seconds expiring in the first quarter, heaved up a prayer. And it hits off the side of the glass and goes in for a 3, and the Panthers have a 9-point lead right now on Marblehead going into the second quarter. So, you know, no surprises here. Colley kind of the lead scorer so far in that first quarter. Marblehead was having some real offensive problems, although it seemed in the second half of the quarter they started to figure some things out. A couple of, maybe even called some plays, pick and rolls, back doors, did a better job of getting the ball into the paint. But despite the, you know, the later surge from Marblehead, Colley right there with a nice 3 as time expired in the first quarter to push the lead back out to around where it had been, about 8 or 9. 9 as it stands right now. So far, a pretty clean game played as well. Not a ton of fouls. The only person who went to the free throw line was Angelina Mazzoni, just 1 time. So neither team should really be in any type of foul trouble or anything like that. So to start this, it's Colley, Mazzoni, Ruggieri, Oliveira, and Mia Bellotti. As we mentioned, kind of a younger team here. Mia Bellotti also a sophomore, Colley a sophomore. Potter also a sophomore. Yeah, I remember watching Molly Potter on the JV last year. She looked pretty good, and now on the varsity team. Oh my goodness, I didn't think that pass was going to make it in there, but it did. And an offensive foul called against Ruggieri. So both teams on offense have had sort of the opposite success. Beverly shooting, especially the 3, has done a lot of their damage, while on the flip side, Marblehead getting into the paint is really the way that they have scored. And another shot clock violation for Marblehead. It has been rough sledding so far for the Magicians on offense. to Oliveira on the inbounds to Mia. And the Panthers will go to work now once again. Angelina driving in, kicks it out. Shot for two from Colley, got it. Lauren Colley again. Another three, she is going off. No, I'm sorry, it was a two. It's a long two. Still though, another bucket and another shooting. Another, decently long shot from Colley going in. It's Colley really the one leading the offense right now, 17-6. Colley again, not that time. Marblehead driving up the floor. Stops. And no. Stop for a bit mid-range two instead of waiting for the rest of the team to come back. Did not play off. Colley thought about it even from way out there. Oliveira driving in, puts it up, no. Number two's flying up the floor, then gives it off to number three. And now everybody settles into their respective positions as everything slows down. Back at the top of the key on a three. No. Marblehead really consistently just not hitting the outside shot at all when they've had their looks. Now Bellotti will slow things down. Abby drove in, then kicked it out to Oliveira. Oliveira up and no. And Marblehead, that time a contested sort of outside look, but that time it does go in. Draining the three. And now with the full court press, they have him trapped. So now Grace Coughlin and Olivia Griffin will check into the game. Oliveri checks out, as well as Angelina. Bit of a mix-up there on the jump ball. It needed to be Marblehead's. They had it as Beverly's for a second at first, but they finally fixed the issue. So Marblehead basketball, 17-9 the score, 5:17 to go in the second. Gets it into the interior. It's nothing but a sea of white and a travel. So the mistake ends up not mattering much at all, as it's Beverly's ball just a few moments later anyway. Oh my goodness, the trap causing all sorts of problems for the Beverly offense, though, and a foul there. I believe on Griffin. Yep. Olivia Griffin, the guilty party there. Gets it in, shot for three, no. Oh, right off number 23's hands. So a missed opportunity there for Marblehead. Long shot, no. Ball bouncing all over the place. Marblehead comes up with it. She's running up the floor. There's a sea of white around her. Takes the shot anyway. Ball hits the ground line. Beverly comes up with it. Now Mia Bellotti running through. She doesn't have numbers though. She should probably slow it down, and she does. Trying to get Coughlin in the middle of that zone there. She was jumping for the ball. Potter and Oliveri are getting ready to check back into the game right now as we speak. Bellotti has her pass swatted right back in her face, and Marblehead comes up with it. Another long three, no. Nice job there by Colley, too, to grab the rebound. Colley's one bucket earlier is the only point so far this quarter for the Panthers. Puts it into Colley, who picks it out to Bellotti, and Bellotti is fouled. So on the inbounds here, new shot clock. bit of a bailout there for the Panthers. That shot clock was really winding down, and Mia was not really in any position to do much. It was just 5 seconds left on that shot clock when the foul occurred. Ooh, nice job by Mia to save that. Bit of a high pass. Oliveri, decent look. Shot is up and good. So Beverly taking advantage of the new shot clock and opportunity after the foul. And Oliveri gets a bucket. And it's back to a 10-point lead. Shot is up and no, and Oliveri comes up with it. The largest the lead has been was at 11. It is at 10 right now. Mia for 3. Shot is up again and no. So, 2:50 left to go, 19-19 the score. And Marblehead, number 2, drains a long-range 3. And now it's 19-12. Oh no, she had her teammate, she didn't see her. Gets it to her eventually though in the easy bucket. Bellotti to Lauren Colley, and a nice quick answer there by the Panthers, 21-12. Another long 3, got it again, it's her. The same one, number 2. Number 3, I believe. Oh, now I'm getting told I had the roster, but I didn't see it. Samantha Dormer, number 3 there, is the one there who drained that 3. Kat Candelaria, number 2, the other one who we've seen drain a few 3s now here in the second quarter. 21-15, the score. Marblehead starting to surge back a little bit. It was a 9-point lead for the Panthers coming into this quarter, and now lead at 6. Behind Marblehead finally hitting some of their outside shots, draining a couple of 3s, as we said. Samantha Dormer and Kat Candelaria leading the way. On the flip side, most of the buckets, again, coming from Laura Colley for the Panthers. Some nice passing from Mia, especially on that last one, where she found Colley all by herself for the easy bucket. Oliveri adding a shot as well. So it's Olivera, Potter, Bellotti, Grace Coughlin, and Lauren Colley. Shot is up from Coughlin, and no, Oliveri on the interior. Molly Potter for 3 now. Decent look. Ooh, I thought Marblehead stepped out. Although I think apparently Mia had the ball touch her first and was sitting on the out of bounds line. So Panther ball, Marblehead ball. That is Candelaria on the outside. Beautiful pass into the interior. And Marblehead has definitely woken up on offense. And that one goes out of bounds, and boy, this lead is shrinking now for the Panthers, down to 4. Marblehead has completely woken up, and their press is starting to cause some serious problems for the Panthers. Shoots over her man, but no. And Colley, the one who comes up with the rebound. Molly Potter bringing the ball up. Coughlin for 3, no. Ooh, hits the deck. Panthers come up with it on a second chance. Off Oliveri's hands, though, and Marblehead gets it. And then back to the Panthers. Bellotti. Bellotti needs to wait for the rest of her team, though, to get back over. Grace Potter for 3. Short. And now Candelaria trying to go coast to coast. It is up and no. Hits the deck. Oliveri, and she stepped out. Could have been contested right there. She could have been knocked out of bounds, but they're letting them play, letting it go. 21-17 the score here with basically an even minute remaining in the second quarter. Shot is up and too strong. Oh my goodness, I don't know how she got that rebound. Didn't matter, Beverly gets it right back. Lindsay Gannon had the ball in the corner and a foul. I believe the foul is on Dormer. It is. Oliveri for three. No. Oh, beautiful job by Colley to grab the rebound and then put up another shot, but not going to go in. 10-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock right now. Beverly really going cold on offense right now. You would think they kind of really need to stop here, because if this becomes a one-possession game, that's just devastating. And it's going to be beautiful passing, getting in. But the big girl there down low. Comstock. Oliveri. Oh my goodness, has it whacked right back in the face. Now just 10 seconds remaining. Marblehead a chance to tie this game. They've been trailing her a long time, the entire time, and a three from Candelaria, and Marblehead comes surging back in the second quarter. Really nothing short of a bit of a collapse there by the Panthers. 22-21 the score. That happened fast. And in a large part thanks to the outside shooting of Candelaria and Dormer. And the Beverly offense really going ice cold there to end the half. So not good there, not good. So Beverly leading most of the way, but Marblehead comes surging back in the last 4 minutes of the second quarter. We'll take a quick break here for halftime with Marblehead up 22-21.
You are watching BevCam. Here, anyone can come to the studio to make their own local TV show. Contact us with your idea. We'll help you get started with producing your own show, editing it, and then we'll broadcast it to all of Beverly for your friends and family to see. You might even get some new fans. We also film local events like sports, music, city council meetings, and more. If you miss out on anything in town, you can catch up on it here. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Contact us at 978-927-5544 or email us at admin@bevcam.org.
Got a quarter?
Most party fouls are pretty dumb. But if you decide to drink and drive underage, you could lose your license and your freedom. Underage drinking and driving, the ultimate party foul.
Everything starts out small. The things that hurt us, they all start from somewhere. The words we say, the things we do, they can grow into something else. What was small and innocent can become big and sometimes scary. All it takes is one comment, one picture, one video for something to catch fire. But a big problem doesn't need a big response. Not at first. Even if we don't know what to say, the eye emoji can be that first step we take. Let's all pledge to take that first small step together and change the world in a big way. I'm a witness, and so are you.
Everybody has a dream. Mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help, I made it.
They told me a bottle couldn't dream. That I would never become a superhero. But I learned how to fly. Just to come back in a new disguise. And be the hero that I've always wanted to be.
Listen.
All it took was someone who would insist that I just try.
Suddenly, everything was turned around because they judge you.
You tell them, I don't need this.
No one is going to understand.
Unless they've been through it, how can they?
Then one day you realize,
You feel so hopeless.
I need help. I need help.
You feel so hopeless.
Then one day you realize,
Unless they've been through it, how can they understand?
I don't need this.
No one's going to judge you.
suddenly everything was turned around because they insist that I just try.
All it took was someone who would just...
Listen.
Where is their thing? Oh, do you want me to look? All right. I'm on live. And welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen, as we are just moments away from getting you out to the second half here between the Beverly Panthers and the Marblehead Magicians. Score right now, 22-21. The Magicians are in front. Bit disappointingly after Beverly really dominated the first quarter and maintained a pretty decent lead throughout most of the second quarter. And then all of a sudden, in the last 3.5, 4 minutes of the second quarter, Marblehead came charging back and ended up taking the lead thanks to a 3 from Candelaria as time sort of expired in the second quarter to give Marblehead what was their first lead of the game. At no point other than those closing seconds of the second quarter did Marblehead lead at all. Panther lead at one point was as much as 11, and that was in the second quarter. But thanks to the outside shooting of Samantha Dormore and Candelaria, Marblehead came rolling back. Beverly going to have to adjust and try and find their groove once again. A lot of things been done on the back of Lauren Colley so far. Early on, Grace Coughlin got some buckets. Oliveira has sprinkled in a bucket. A couple of other people as well, Angelina. Sprinkled in here and there. Trying to get it on the interior to Oliveira, and she has it knocked out of her hands. Not a great start. Ooh, bit of a break there from Marblehead. Nearly throws it out of bounds. There is Dormer way outside though with no chance. Almost like a heat check. You're gonna have to know where Candelaria and Dormer are on the floor at all times. As well, also the Marblehead press is also starting to wreak havoc on the Beverly offense as well. That's the other side to this. Right now in the zone, bumped out. Colley for 3, no. Oh, nice job on the rebound. Another shot up and no, and Marblehead has it. Driving in, foul. So I believe that is Comstock now at the line. And that one is good. Kathleen Comstock, who's had a few buckets as well. On some nice passes, sometimes by Candelaria. Getting her the ball on the inside in the paint. Second one is no. Ball bouncing around though, and Marblehead has it and then throws it away. So 23-21, 6:49 to go in the third. No one has scored yet from the floor. Comstock with the 1 free throw shot that went in. Oliveira on the inside, rolls in and got it. That's what they have to do against that zone, trying to get somebody in the middle of it. Panthers tie it up. Ooh, driving into Comstock, can't get the handle on it. Ball's flying all over the place, goes out of bounds. It'll be Marblehead ball still though. Dormer for 3, no. I think Dormer might be getting a little 3 happy. As hot as she's been, I'd let her take that shot still. That was not the greatest shot selection. But when you're hot, it's hard to say no. Oliveira just sort of pulled the string on that one, unfortunately. And it, I thought they'd use the timeout there, but they did not. So 5:50 to go in a tie game. Oh my goodness, Dormer had an open look that time, but didn't take it. Candelaria had an open look and didn't take it. Surprising. Gets it in the Comstock though, off the glass. And then ended up making the right decision as that they're able to get it to Catherine for the even easier, better look. And she drained it. And now another turnover to Candelaria. No, too strong. Dormer. Uh-oh. Nice move by Dormer. No. And Mia comes up with it. So 25-23. Someone's got to come help her. And they did. And then up the floor to Colin. In Oliveri, but Catherine swats it out of bounds. Molly Potter getting ready to check back in. And she will replace Bellotti. All the way to Mazzoni. Mazzoni is stopped in her tracks. Now Potter has it. Potter driving in, and she's fouled, I believe. Yep. We said so far, pretty clean game, though. Only 3 people. 3 times anyone going to the line. This time it's Potter, was Mazzone, and then Comstock not long ago for Marblehead. And Molly drains her first. And Molly drains them both. Nice shooting there from Molly Potter. They needed that. And these 2 teams back even now with an even 5 minutes to play in the third. Kathleen for the first time way out there. Into Candelaria, and then back out again. Driving in, tough shot, not gonna go. That was Haley, number 25 there. Ooh, somebody hits the floor and a foul. Potter, the one who hit the floor. I didn't hear who the guilty party was, though. Might have been 21, which would be Lucy Rubino. Mazzone, Coughlin, Potter. They're just swinging the ball around, but so far nothing. Colley to Potter. Shot clock starting to go down for 3 and got it. That was Lindsay Gannon on the big 3 and Beverly retaking the lead now. Uh-oh. Trying to answer with a 3 of her own. Airballs it, though. That was Ella Kramer trying to answer a 3 for a 3, but it was not to be. Moves it over to Angelina. Angelina over to Grace. Kicks it out to Gannon. Gannon again, and got it. So the Panther offense starting to get rolling again now. They've built it up in 5-point lead once again, and Marblehead going to have to take a timeout. So the Panthers offensively doing a much better job dealing with the Marblehead press and then making Marblehead pay for putting it on. Gannon on back-to-back buckets, including a 3, and then that one, which was a beautiful job to get the ball Mazzoni and beat the press. And then they got it to Coughlin, and then Coughlin nearly went out of bounds, but she was able to find Gannon and get Lindsay another open look for that bucket. So, as we said, they're Beverly at 0-4 this year, trying to win their first game. Marblehead at 2-2. And so far, despite how demoralized you could be by the way the second quarter ended, and you feel like you might have blown your shot, Beverly has responded very well here in the third quarter. And as we said now, has built the lead back out to at least 5. It helps that Marblehead, the shooting has dried up a little bit from the outside shooting from Candelaria and Dormer. So now Haley bringing up the ball for Marblehead. Inside to Comstock. That's probably what they need to try doing a little bit more of. Didn't work that time. Oh no, saved it. By the way, Marblehead didn't have the press going on there. Angelina found herself kind of trapped That ball swatted. Potter for three. No. Ball going all over the place, and Molly tracks it down. Lauren Colley from way outside. Thought about it. That was Grace Coughlin on the shot, but off the front rim. Slip driving into Catherine. Catherine off the glass and got it. Like I said, if I was Marblehead, the Dormer and Candelaria going a little bit cold now from the outside. I'd keep looking to pound it in to Catherine on the inside. He definitely has a mismatch. But a three. Was that Gannon again? It was. Lindsay Gannon, another three. But it was a lot of Colley in the first. Now it's been all Lindsay Gannon. 33-27. Oliveri getting ready to check back into the game for the Panthers. Approaching the even 2-minute mark. Haley driving in. Man, Candelaria once again hesitates. Inside to Catherine. Catherine probably should have set herself a little bit. Did not. And now Gannon going up the floor. Stops short off the glass. Too strong. Potter gets it down. For Coughlin now. No. And Catherine comes up with it. Gannon gets a hand on it real quick, but nothing comes up. Dormer working against Mazzoni. Trying to put the moves on her and ends up picking up her dribble. Tried to get it into Catherine, but all she found was Coughlin. Angelina thought about it and then holds up. Ooh, nearly has it taken. Potter backs it down. Inside of the zone. Back out to Gannon. Coughlin at the top of the key for three. Got it. Hits the deck. For three. Is there a foul beforehand? So Coughlin checking out, Oliveri checking in. So that foul away from the ball there. It'll be Panther basketball now. Angelina, they're swinging around. Colley, oh. I thought Lauren would just take it. Shot clock under 10 now. And that ball hit out of bounds off Candelaria. Just 4 seconds remaining on the shot clock, so really gonna have to catch and pretty much shoot. Moves a bit, that shot is tipped and goes right to Marblehead. Oh. Driving, has it swatted away from behind. Ball hits the floor, and the third quarter ends. So a great response there from Beverly. After losing the lead at the end of the second quarter, they come roaring back much better here in the third, and they go into the fourth with a 33-27 lead right now on Marblehead. Marblehead trying to improve their record to get up over 500. The Panthers trying to pick up their first win of the season. And, you know, a lot of the outside shooting dried up a little bit for Marblehead between Dormer and Candelaria. They had some success pounding it into Comstock. And on the flip side, Panther offense led 100% by Lindsay Gannon, who drained a long three and another bucket on a two as well. So. And Molly Potter, I believe, went to the line, drained both her shots. That was sort of most of the scoring there in that quarter for the Panthers. Lauren Colley, as we said, did a lot of scoring in the first half. but she stayed pretty quiet here in that third quarter so far. We'll see if she picks it up offensively now here in the fourth, or if the hot hand stays over there with Lindsey Gannon. By the way, guys, so we will be back here tomorrow as the girls will be taking on Bishop Fenwick. And then on Tuesday, the boys are playing. They will be playing Saugus. So got a full slate. Got a full slate of basketball coming up next couple of days for everybody here. All right, heaves it over to Coughlin. Gannon steps around her man, but ends up kicking it back out. Angelina thought about it, but no. Molly Potter. Oof. Oh, I forgot about that. All right. Ella Kramer on a 3 off that front rim. So far, really, Dormer and Candelaria have done absolutely nothing here in the second half. Gotta get somebody in the middle of that zone. There we go. There's Oliveira. Then she kicks it out to Lindsay. Lindsay, no. Good idea, though. Trying to get Oliveira back in the middle of that zone again next time on offense. That's what you got to do. So you can get somebody out of position, someone to collapse. Lindsay couldn't hit the shot, but that's kind of what you're looking for. Ella. Without her teammate open look and no. I believe that's Comstock that came up with the rebound now. Back into her. Once again, and they both hit the floor. Catherine comes up with it before the jump ball, though. Shot is up and no. Second chance. Got it. And a timeout taken, I believe, by Marblehead. The bucket was good for Catherine, so it's 33-29. Marblehead wanted to talk things out. So, you know, Beverly, we said searching for their first win of the season. This will be a tough one to come by. They've had the lead most of the way so far in this game, but not by a ton. It was 11 at one point in the second quarter, but since it's been a very tightly contested game, and this is going to be no indications to make you think that down the stretch here in this game that is going to change much. I think to get this win, Beverly's really going to have to dig deep and hold on tight to a small lead. The lead at 4 right now. So Marblehead back in their press. Mia Bellotti gets trapped in the corner. And Beverly called the timeout. So Marblehead using that timeout that they had taken before that, I think, to set up their press. I mean, I'm sure they had things to talk about, but the ability to set up that press so effectively afterwards, paying dividends right away and forcing Keaton to use one of her timeouts. So now once again on the inbounds, Marblehead will have plenty of time to set up that press. Let's see if Panthers can deal with it a little bit better here the second time around. So once again, Oliveri inbounding it. And gets it to Angelina, pretty far down there. She came running back. Oliveri comes up with it, ball's flowing around. She gets it back from her seat of her pants. Now over to Abby Ruggieri on the trot, and no, Oliveri trying desperately to track it down, but she's kind of taking herself out of the play now. Long three, no. And that ball's going to go out of bounds in Panther basketball once again. All right. Angelina's over there by herself. Oliveri hasn't seen her yet, heaves it up, but Dormer gets in front of it. I'm sorry, Candelaria actually. So Marblehead with the steal, the press continuing to cause problems. Kramer over to Haley and then back to Kramer. Inside to Comstock. Back out again. Kramer once again in the Comstock working against Mia and a travel. Uh-oh. And another steal. It was Kate Burns, the one who stepped in there and got the steal. So all this time it keeps, Marblehead keeps getting to set their press, and it keeps paying dividends. Beverly really needs to keep this game flowing up and down so Marblehead doesn't have the time to get set like this on defense. Little lineup so far here: Oliveri, Gannon, Abby Ruggieri, Mazzone, and Potter. Right now, Colley not on the floor, getting a rest. You'd think Colley will go back into the game soon, though. Especially considering the problems that the press is giving him and all the turnovers on offense for Beverly right now. Kramer shot is up and good. That was Dormer. Not a three that time, but not an easy shot either. Angelina now. And she's going to slow it down and wait for the rest of her teammates. Beverly kind of in need of a bucket, you'd think, really here. They've done nothing now for a while, it seems. Under the 5-minute mark. Panthers still clinging to just a 2-point lead. Oh, Molly thought about it and then traveled. Oh. Not good there. 4:50 to go. Grace Coughlin getting ready to check in. Dormer back to her teammate. Decent look, and no, but Comstock came up with the rebound. Comstock is battling in there, and what a job by Ruggieri to step in front of her and swat that ball away, and then Panthers now get the ball back. It was quite the battle going on. Oh, decent look on the other end for Ruggieri, but no. Coughlin to Ruggieri, to Mazzone. Mazzone has it swatted, and it goes right into the hands of Marblehead. And then misfires as she throws it out of bounds. She was looking for Samantha Dormer, but Dormer was not looking for her, clearly. Oliveri has checked out. Ruggieri has the ball. Nearly got herself trapped, but Potter comes to save her. Potter hits the deck on a foul. Cat Candelaria is the guilty party that time. Oh no. I don't know what she thought or what she saw. The ball rolls all the way pretty much up the floor before going out of bounds. And Marblehead basketball once again, still 33-31. Lauren Colley is checking back into the game now. And Ruggieri will check out. So definitely now the time needed for Lauren. And as we said, big first half. She's been kind of quiet here in the second. Now, nice job once again on the interior. And that was Colley right away who stepped in the front and swatted that ball away. Colley. Oof. Didn't want to take it. Get somebody in the middle of that zone. Got to do it. Ooh. Nearly traveled. Shot clock winding down. Long three and no. Both defenses really have clamped down. It feels like it's been quite a bit of time since a bucket. I'm sure as soon as I said that one's going to go in. Nope, didn't. Oh, Grace thought about it. Didn't want to take it, though. Take it this time, Grace. She did, and got it. So I wanted Grace to take it the first time. Didn't do it the second time, though. She does pull the trigger and drains it. 35-31. Big bucket. Needed it. In to Catherine. Nearly out of here. What a save by Catherine to track that down and hit it back in play to her teammate. And she's going to, not pay dividends. Comstock, an animal down there, once again getting a hand on it. Dormer for three and no. Ball's bouncing around all over. Comstock again. But in Comstock's effort to get that ball once again, I think she just ended up swatting Mazzoni right in the face. She was definitely a little out of control. Panthers pick the ball. Grace Coughlin. Coughlin just waiting there for the trouble to start. The foul on a reach-in. I believe Haley, number 25, the one that gets called. All right, Potter. Dribbles into it a little bit over to Mazzoni. Catherine bullying once again. Haley misses but draws the foul. So now with 2:03 to go, and Marblehead trailing by 4, Anika Haley will go to the line. And too strong on her first. And drains the second. Now Mia over to Angelina. Panthers wasting some time here, which is not a bad thing. Now for three off the glass and got it. That was Lauren Colley. Welcome back to the game, Colley, indeed. Big three. 38-32. Trying to answer with a three of her own, and she did. Who other than Samantha Dormer, who has been a thorn in the Panthers side consistently throughout this game. She drains a huge, huge three so the Magicians can try and maintain pace. Approaching about the minute mark, and it's a 3-point game once again. What an answer that was, though, from Dormer. That was a big three by Colley, and it felt like maybe Beverly was starting to put the distance they needed to maybe cinch this up, and then just seconds later, Samantha Dormer on the other end answering with a big three of their own so Marblehead can keep pace. By the way, neither team really in that much of foul trouble either, so if anyone needs to start fouling, they're going to have a lot of fouls to give before anybody's going to the line in a bonus. And that is really good news for Marblehead, considering how consistently their press has given Beverly problems and caused turnovers. So if you can keep fouling and making Beverly have to multiple times getting the ball in, the way this game has shown, you're probably going to get a turnover eventually. Alauti gets herself trapped in the corner, gets it out of there. Colley over to Angelina. Angelina slows it completely down there. 1:05. Coach yelling out, still do not foul. Mia, Colley. 5 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Someone's going to have to throw something up. Lindsay Gannon from the corner. No. Colley has the rebound, and then Colley is fouled. And hits the deck with 44 seconds remaining. 38-35. Why is Colley at the line? I think the refs have made a mistake. I don't think Colley was in the act of shooting. And I can't imagine, are they really in the bonus? There's been a lot more fouls here in the second half, but I still don't think there was enough to put them in the bonus, but I guess so. No one saying anything, so there must have been. So Colley drains the first. And Lauren Colley, the main scorer of this team, the big threat, held in check most of the second half, but coming back to the game late in the fourth here, paying huge dividends with the big three, and then draining both of her free throws. 30 seconds to go. Beverly clinging to the 5-point lead. Anika Haley throws it up. Catherine Comstock tried to save it. Goes out of bounds, but I guess off the Panthers. So it's Marblehead ball still with 25 seconds remaining and 11 seconds on the shot clock. You'd think you're trying to get this ball to Dormer or Candelaria. Instead, it'll go to Ella Kramer, though. And Kramer from the near side corner drains a three, and Marblehead refusing to go away once again. Another big, timely three to make it just a 2-point game with 19 seconds remaining. And so many things going on now here. Marblehead, as we've mentioned numerous times, they've done a great job of forcing turnovers with their press, then looking to try to do the same here in what would be just an absolutely key spot and a disastrous situation for the Panthers if that indeed does happen. If not, though, they will look to foul, obviously, and get whoever it is to the line. You would love for Colley to get to the line, but Gannon and Potter wouldn't be bad options either, especially Potter draining both her free throws on her one time to the line today. But first things first, Beverly has to focus on getting this ball in without a turnover. So as we said, has been tough sledding a little bit when Marblehead has had this much time in order to set their defense and set their press. 19 seconds remaining, 40-38. Beverly trying to hold on to get their first win of the season. Marblehead trying to improve their record to get up over 500 at 3-2. Oh my goodness, everyone kind of tougher. Gannon goes up though and grabs it, and then she's fouled. So that wasted about 3 seconds, 16 seconds remaining, and Lindsay Gannon going to the line for the 1-and-1. Lindsay Gannon has had herself a pretty nice day, especially in that third quarter. She led the pace on the offense. Oh, too strong though. And Catherine, of course, is the one to come up with it. On the flip side, Panthers trying to get back on defense. They do slow it down. Got to look for Canterbury or Dormer, you would think. Heaves it over in the corner. Potter gets a hand on it and hits it out of bounds. And now 2.5 seconds remaining. 2-point game. 2.5 seconds remaining for Marblehead to get this ball in and get the shot up. Heaves it over. Shot is up from number 14. Kramer, no good. And the Panthers hold on to win it. And that has got to be a good feeling for Beverly after a rough beginning to the season so far at 0-4. You can see just how excited they are as they run over to the bench. And by the way, Bridget Keaton doing the head coaching today, and she gets her first win as a head coach, filling in for Stanchel, and a great game there for the Panthers. And a great response after leading, as we said, in the first half, the entire half until the remaining seconds when Dormer hit a three to put Marblehead back in front at 22-21. And it could have been easy to go into the tank a little bit, feeling like you had had your chance and blown it, but instead, led by Lindsay Gannon, especially in the third quarter, they came out and got the lead right back and then held on in the fourth, thanks to some timely buckets from Lauren Colley, a big three, and then draining both her free throws at the line. So Panthers hold on and take this one over Marblehead, 40-38. We will be back tomorrow, where the girls will be taking on Bishop Fenwick, and then on Tuesday, the boys taking on Saugus. So full slate of basketball for you guys here on BevCam the next couple of days. And thank you very much, Dominic Lorenzano signing off. Panthers take this one 40-38 over the Virginia.